My name is Jim Gregory. With the help of the Simpson Center for the Humanities, I'm developing a project called Mapping American Social Movements Through the 20th Century. We're developing a set of digital maps, charts, and other visualizations that explore the really complicated, dynamic history of American radicalism through the 20th century. Radicalism in the United States means social movements, not political parties. Lots of different social movements involving labor, radical parties, women's movements, environmental movements, cultural movements of various kinds. And this project, by using geography, is a way to begin to see the connections between different social movements and also the changing configuration of progressive causes and the left over the course of a whole century. There are lots of social movements that are busy trying to influence change. They tend not to operate nationally, and when they do, they tend to burst forth, as did the Occupy movement, capture a lot of attention, and then fade away. The Black Lives Matter movement. So instead of long socialist parties, we have these fluorescences now, coming from a lot of different places. Well, how does that work? Where do they come from? How do they interact? And how do they influence us? To what extent do they? I think political geography, looking at social locations, and then also looking over time at how certain spaces tend to generate a lot of interesting, innovative political movements. I think that's going to be very useful for thinking about how politics works now, as well as in the past.